10 Daily Habits of Billionaire Entrepreneurs. The only person who can teach you how to think like a millionaire is a millionaire. 1. They meditate. Ray Dalio, founder of Bridgewater Associates, told the Huffington Post, "Meditation, more than anything in my life, was the biggest ingredient of whatever success I've had." Dalio is not the only billionaire who has a positive view of meditation. Twitter and Square CEO Jack Dorsey, as well as Oprah Winfrey, both media influential figures, have acknowledged that they meditate daily. 2 billionaires are involved in philanthropic activities. Various billionaires have been involved in philanthropic work, such as Michael Bloomberg, CEO of Bloomberg Media, who has donated $3 billion to charity in his lifetime. 3 billionaires wake up early in the morning. The wealthiest people tend to be early risers. Take Jack Dorsey, who wakes up at 5 a.m. to meditate and work out. Or Richard Branson, founder of the Virgin Group, who wakes up at 5:45 a.m. to exercise before starting his workday. These two are not the only successful people who wake up before sunrise. 4. They stick to routines. The characteristic of very successful people is that they adhere to their daily routines. For example, John Paul DeJoria, co-founder of Paul Mitchell, a hair-related product company, starts each morning by sitting still for 5 minutes. "It does not matter where I am, whether it is a house or a hotel, I stay in bed for 5 minutes as soon as I wake up," he says. 5 billionaires live below their income level. Just because they have billions in the bank doesn't mean they have to indulge in overspending. In fact, some of the world's wealthiest people choose to live frugally. For example, Mark Zuckerberg owns a modest $30,000 Acura TSX entry-level sedan. Bill Gates was known to fly commercial for years. 6 billionaires pursue their passion. You've got to find what you love, Apple co-founder Steve Jobs said during his 2005 commencement address to the graduates of Stanford University. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking. Don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you'll know when you find it. Jobs wasn't the first to emphasize the importance of pursuing your passion. Author Napoleon Hill, who studied over 500 incredibly rich people in the early 20th century, wrote in his bestseller, Think and Grow Rich, "No man can succeed in a line of endeavor which he does not like." 7 billionaires are studious. Investing legend Warren Buffett reportedly spends about 80% of his day reading, and continues to include book recommendations in his annual shareholder letters. In 2015, Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg resolved to read a book every 2 weeks. Media mogul Oprah Winfrey selects a book every month for readers to discuss online as part of Oprah's book club. And when tech billionaire Elon Musk is asked how he learned to build rockets, he reportedly answers, "I read books." 8 billionaires make money in several ways. The richest people focus on earning, so it comes as no surprise that they develop additional streams of income. Richard Branson, the billionaire chair of the Virgin Group, epitomizes this habit. Corley explains in Change Your Habits, Change Your Life. Branson has overseen about 500 companies and his brand is on somewhere between 200 and 300 of them. Branson puts the rich habit of having multiple streams of income on steroids, Corley writes. His desire to expand the Virgin brand is really a desire to expand his streams of income. Branson learned very early on that this rich habit creates the most wealth. 9 billionaires self-employed. Along the same lines, billionaires tend to be their own bosses. They're typically self-employed and determine the size of their own paycheck. It's not that there aren't world-class performers who punch a time clock for a paycheck, but for most this is the slowest path to prosperity, promoted as the safest, says self-made millionaire Steve Siebold, who has also studied over 1,200 wealthy individuals. The great ones know self-employment is the fastest road to wealth. 10. They hang out with other successful people. The wealthiest people like to stand next to the smartest person in the room, notes author and podcast host James Altucher. Harold Ramis did it, Bill Murray. Steve Jobs did it, Steve Wozniak. Craig Silverstein did it, who? Larry Page. Kanye West did it, Jay-Z. In most cases, your net worth mirrors the level of your closest friends. Do you know another daily habits of self-made billionaires? Comment.